survivors, need to feel seen, I think, in what we've experienced and have someone else witness us in that. I wonder, Barb, what made you decide to commence a legal process in that justice journey?
Yeah, it's a good question because I think I was almost 50 when I did, so I would have been about, I think it was a couple of years before my 50th, I would have been about 48. And I had heard through family that there was a younger family member who was at that time the age I was when my abuse started, and I knew that my abuser had access to her and the adults around her who knew of my abuse were giving him access to her. So I didn't want to be like the adults I had around me when I was growing up. And to be honest, I didn't even know where to start, Chris. Like, I didn't know a service like No More existed. I didn't even know if there was a statute of limitations. I didn't know what could be done. So I went to Google and I just sort of tried to get as much information as I could. I also had no money, so I was really hoping that, the no win, no fee that I'd heard about could apply for childhood sexual assault. I wasn't even sure that it could. And there was a little bit of luck in there too, that I did find a law firm that were willing to take on my case at a no win, no fee basis. And it all started from there. Yeah.
And that makes total sense given the person you are, that another person, that makes sense to me knowing who you are, because if there was another young person at risk and you wanting to step in, that totally makes sense. But that would come also with risks and costs to you personally, I imagine. Were you at all hesitant?
I was terrified. I can't tell you how scared I was. You probably know, but having worked in the space for so long, abuse doesn't happen in a vacuum. So the family home was very violent as well. My abuser, maybe 5-6 years ago, had moved closer to me, so it was like suburb away. So I had a very real fear that there could be retribution and that there could be violence. So I did something really practical. I just had cameras installed at the front of my house. My sons were still living at home at that stage, and it wasn't just me to worry about, and it was, having to protect my babies as well. But also, sadly, when I reflect on it, the cameras were there so that at least this time round, if anything happened, there was actually going to be evidence that couldn't be argued against. So I'm really glad I went down that path, but yeah, it wasn't easy at all.
Yeah, I can understand the cameras. Again, it's something that we need sometimes to feel safe and to make sure it doesn't happen again. And that's the power of you sharing your experience with others, is so that, others can think of ways that we need to stay safe ourselves and keep those around us safe. I'm wondering what the actual process of going through civil was like